Have you ever gotten into an argument with somebody and you end up going back and forth? Neither of your stories are matching up, and you just get into this blaming match. And in the end, you're both still mad at each other and nothing gets resolved. We might have a similar relationship with pain and tension in our bodies as we do in these types of arguments. I feel pain in this place, so I'm going to stretch and massage and try and work it out. But it still hurts. The pain persists and nothing gets resolved. Like the argument with your friend, a lot of times with our pain, we have to look more deeply than just the surface symptoms in order to get to the heart of the matter. Hey everyone, I'm Daria. I'm the creator of A Life Aligned, and today I'm going to teach you one unexpected yin yoga pose to help with upper back and neck tension. But before we dive in, I would love to hear from you what kind of pain you're experiencing. Is it in your neck or your upper shoulders? And I'd also like to know why you think you have this pain. Whether emotional, mental, or physical, our bodies hold stress. And so much of it ends up jammed in our upper back and neck. Maybe you've tried some kind of a roller or a massage gun or stretching. And if the pain is still persisting, that usually means that the root is somewhere else, kind of like the argument with your friend. So today we're going to swim downstream to get to the root of what might be causing this pain upstream. For our practice today, we will be down on the ground. So go ahead and get something soft, either a yoga mat or a blanket to do your practice on, so that your body feels really invited into the space. So to start, I will show you the pose and what we'll be doing in our practice today. And then I'm going to ring the bell and I will guide you through the practice and we'll do it together. To start showing you the pose, we'll have one leg bent in front. So I'm starting with my right leg and then I'm going to send my opposite leg behind me. Now for our practice, we don't want to be forcing anything. So this should feel like about 20 to 30% sensation. If you need any extra support, either for underneath this front knee or underneath your pelvis, so if you have limited mobility in your pelvis and you need a little extra support, you can slide a book or a brick or a cushion underneath your pelvis or underneath that knee. Do whatever your body is asking you for. If you have tight shoulders and a stiff neck, then chances are your pelvis is going to be a little stiff also. These channels that we're working with that run through the body, they run from the feet all the way to our eyeballs, and they cross our traps and they run through our neck. So that's why we're working in this way. So you'll feel sensation quite possibly in the back of your leg and in the back of the right side of the leg and then in the right glute. And then on the opposite leg, you'll feel sensation in other places too. So just be open to exploring and staying in your curiosity. So once you find a comfortable pose here, I will guide you in doing a little bit of twisting side to side, and I'll cue some breathing for you. But we just want to really give ourselves an opportunity to get some mobility, get some juices flowing, and unblock any stagnation that we have in our pelvis area. I will ring the bell and we'll get started. To start, you can just sit in a comfortable pose and then I'll walk you through getting into the pose. If you want to close the eyes, we'll take about 3 breaths together, just centering ourselves. Feel what's touching the ground. Feel what limbs and what body parts are touching what other body parts. And slow and deepen your breath as you breathe in and out through the nose. And opening the eyes. We'll start with the left leg in front. So finding a nice position, nice comfortable position for this right leg. If you want to just press down on that knee, if that feels good, you can do that and just kind of explore some side to side motion, noticing where you're feeling sensation. Just letting that front leg arrive, and then sensing the back of the leg. Maybe you want to touch your leg, ankle, heel, toes. And just notice where you are. Notice what feels tight. Notice what doesn't feel tight. Notice what feels good. And then we'll start rotating towards the left. So I'm going to use my eyeballs to guide my twist and rotate to the left. Breathing in and out through the nose. Stay as long as you like. Definitely a couple of breaths. And then we'll float our torso over towards the right leg. Seeing what this side feels like, spiraling. Noticing any sensation in the back body, in the back leg. And make sure those back toes are tucked. And then take about 10 breaths for yourself, spiraling left, spiraling right. Maybe breathing in as you spiral left through the nose. And then exhaling as you spiral to the right. And if you find any sticky places or areas that are really asking for your attention, can pause there. And maybe even experiment with rotating that right pelvic half forward and back. Just being in our curiosity and releasing and letting go. And let's all meet in the front. So facing the torso towards the left leg. Maybe just sitting up tall is enough sensation for you, and that feels good. If you want more, you can walk your paws forward. If you feel any grabbing in the back of the leg, you can just walk back a little bit. Bring your concentration to the parts that are grabbing, and maybe ask it to release a little bit. These points are directly related to our upper back and our neck. Good job. And then in between sides, I want you to come into a little Shavasana just for a moment and just see if anything or what has shifted. Just take a breath or two here and just notice. And then coming over to one side, push yourself up And we'll bring our right leg to the front and bring the left leg behind you. Noticing how this side feels different from the other side, and maybe working a little bit with this right knee to bring it closer to the ground, very lovingly and very gently. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then as you're ready, we can spiral to the right, using our eyes to guide that gaze. And just notice what happens with that left pelvic half as you spiral. Mine wants to pop up, so maybe try to keep it down. But of course, you can always play with it. And then we'll float to the back, spiraling to the left. Use your eyeballs. These are connected also to your neck and upper shoulders. And then taking about 10 breaths for yourself, spiraling right, spiraling left. Just juicing up, mobilizing our pelvis, and noticing where you feel sensation. It can be slightly different for everyone. My right back of the leg, I feel lots of sensation there. And then in the right side glute. Just noticing. And maybe you feel the sensation moving up your spine on either side. We want to really loosen this up so we can be free in our shoulders and neck. And then let's meet in the front. If staying straight on and upright is enough sensation for you, hang out here. If you want more, you can gently walk your hands out. And again, noticing what happens to that back pelvis, and you may want to rock it forward and back. About 2 more breaths for yourself. And make sure you visit anywhere that's asking you to stay. And then walk yourself up when you're ready. And we'll meet in Shavasana. So go ahead and find a comfortable place to lay down, and I will guide you through a short Shavasana. Bringing your awareness to your breath as you breathe in and out through the nose. Begin to deepen your inhale. And exhale just as deeply as you inhale, emptying all the air. Breathing in, fill the lungs all the way up to the collarbones. And exhale, watching the ribs soften towards the earth. And then release awareness of your breath, letting the whole face, the whole facial expression let go. And letting the neck be soft so the head can be heavy. And let the shoulders open. And let the back body be wide. Feel your solid pelvis rooted in the earth. Feel the backs of the legs releasing even more. Let your heels sink into the earth and your feet melt any tension away. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you like. You can just pause this video. And if you're ready to come out, slowly curl yourself over to one side, nice and slowly. And use your arms to walk your torso and whole body up to a comfortable seat. And if you like to close the eyes, bring your awareness to the heart. May all bodies, hearts, and minds be free from suffering, and may our practice benefit everyone, everywhere. Thank you. Beautiful job, yogis. I hope that you enjoyed this practice. And at the end of this video, I'm going to link another one of my favorite yin yoga poses for the upper back and neck area. So make sure you stay for that. And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video so that we can continue to build momentum and help share this magic that helps heal and transform our lives. See you next time.